Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for us, boaters and those living along the Tennessee River may see changes in the water levels over the next few weeks. This is the Tennessee Valley Authority is actively now spilling water through its dams. This comes after several days of heavy rain as storms moved through the area. TVA says the river system saw anywhere between ½ an inch to 3½ inches of rain this week. Daryl Gwynn with the River Forecast Center says some areas may see higher water levels while others remain the same. Now, the spilling of water comes at an unusual time as summer is right around the corner.
It's not real normal to spill it during the warm months, and once we're up, into these warmer periods, the summer type weather patterns, we don't see a lot of spill activities. But in certain situations when we have, excessive rainfall like we did this week, we have to go into those operations of moving that additional water.
TVA is stressing the importance of safety while the dams along the main river are spilling. The authority is telling everyone to be aware of debris that may be floating in the water. In Monroe County, city officials there are urging people in the town of Tellico Plains to not drink the water. Tellico Plains officials are asking people to boil their water until further notice. The town says they are experiencing water pressure decreases that could lead to bacteria contamination and potentially enter the distribution system. Now, residents in the area should take the following steps. Prior to boiling, the water should be strained through a clean cloth to remove any sediment or floating material. The water should be heated to a strong boil and should last for at least 1 minute to ensure disinfection.
So we feel like with the water flowing through some of the lines now and the way things are happening, that we're optimistic by maybe 7 or 8 o'clock tonight that we can lift that water boil, except for the people in the ball play area. So if they are getting water from the town of Tellico and they live on Highway 360 from Shorty's Market from 360 out through ball play, you still need to boil your water.
Parker says the tank in the ball play area is not flowing the way the town would like. She is hoping, though, the boil notice can be lifted by the morning. Some parts of East Tennessee still recovering after severe weather hit the region. Hamlin County saw quite a bit of damage. The National Weather Service confirmed a downburst of winds 80 to 90 miles per hour there, damaging a school, homes, and the area Memorial Gardens. Red Cross volunteers from Northeast Tennessee making the trip to Morristown to help with storm-related damages. Our sister station in the Tri-Cities spoke to a volunteer who enjoys being that sign of relief to people in need.
Often we are the first people, other than maybe the power companies if they had to turn the power off, or people that had to come in and cut trees away so the roads would be open. But we're some of the first folks that they're going to be seeing, especially from the Red Cross.
As we told you, Russellville Intermediate School was damaged by Wednesday's storm. Students were dismissed early Wednesday and had the day off yesterday, but were able to return to class today by sharing classroom space at Russellville Elementary. Crews continue making repairs to the intermediate building. Well, firefighters say a woman who had to be taken to the hospital following an overnight house fire was breathing and talking when she was taken away. The fire broke out on Burwood Road Northwest. That's in Knoxville, not too far from Victor Ashe Park. The fire department tells us the woman was asleep when the fire started and woke up after being overcome by smoke. Now, KFD adds she escaped the burning home by going through a bedroom window and then jumping down to the ground below. And we're told 3 dogs followed her out of the burning house in rapid succession, according to the department. However, a cat is missing tonight. No word on what caused the fire. We should note there were no working smoke detectors in her home.
Smoke alarms are what is known to save lives. So when that smoke alarm goes off in the middle of the night, it should wake you up, alert you that there's smoke in the house long before the smoke gets to your bedroom if they're properly placed, and then you're able to escape.
Inhalation is the biggest physical threat during a house fire and can have lasting effects even if you do make it out. Well, if your bedroom is on an upper floor, keeping a fire ladder nearby could help you escape through a window. If you're unable to leave, closing your bedroom door may stop additional smoke from getting in. However, the best way to avoid getting stuck inside during a house fire is having working smoke alarms. Well, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the Granger County Sheriff's Office is asking for anyone to help identify a man whose body was found in Norris Lake. Take a look at your screen here for a moment. These are some of the items that were found on the man. It's believed he is between 40 and 50 years of age. He was wearing a blue and black plaid pajama pant with white socks. He had 2 Figaro chain necklaces and a black and gray Timex watch. Now, he was found last Saturday, May 4th, floating in Norris Lake in the Granger County section, but the TBI does not know just how long the body has been there. Anyone with information can call the number on your screen. You see it there at the bottom, 865-828-3337. All right, on your side tonight with a warning from Food City corporate. Credit card skimming devices were found at a number of East Tennessee Food City locations, meaning your card information could be compromised. We're told a skimmer was found on a single card reader at 3 different stores, the Food City in Kodak, Gatlinburg, and the Mechanicsville area of Knoxville. An investigation indicates that these devices were in place for a short period of time and could have impacted some 146 transactions. We're told Food City notified people potentially affected, but if you've shopped in any of these locations between April 9th and the 17th, it's a good idea to review your bank and credit card account statements just to be safe. Now, the company tells us it's since done a thorough examination of the 2,500 remaining card readers throughout the company, and no other fraudulent activity was found. Plus, we're told the company is increasing the number of times employees inspect the card readers each day to avoid this in the future. For the first time since the 1800s, 2 broods of cicadas are emerging at the same time in the eastern U.S. And one of those broods, named Brood 19, is right here in Tennessee. You know, we've had this problem in the past in 2021 and before that in 2004, with billions of cicadas emerging at once after living underground for a number of years. Well, this year's brood has burrowed for 13 years and is starting to hatch in East and Middle Tennessee counties. While the majority of Middle Tennessee will be covered in these insects, we are told only southeastern counties like Blount, Loudoun, and Monroe County will be covered in our area. According to a UT Extension entomologist specialist, although they live for years underground, the cicadas' time above is pretty short.
After the eggs are laid, the adult cicadas die off, and this all happens probably in 1 month, 4 to 6 weeks maximum. So yeah, that is the time that we are going to see them flying or singing and noisy. So it's not going to be super long time.
But they are noisy, that is for sure. While these cicadas will be emerging by the billions, they will stay fairly contained to where they hatch. Their eggs will not emerge for another 13 years.